Hi, first thing, drink all your 3 liter water, at least 2.5 liter water during the day. Don't drink water after 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the evening because just don't. बस उतना ही जान लो. फिर भाई life is hard living as a 23-year-old. Like it's like you're not completely an adult and it's not like you're a child. But according to my family, I'm supposed to be an adult and have already taken all the responsibilities. But whatever, who cares? And and the fact that when you are someone who has experienced a lot of things early on in the life, and you went through things that normally people wouldn't go through, and you are like you get so behind in life, and you're here sitting trying to figure it all out, do all the damage control that has happened, to the damage that has happened early on in life. And it's like lot of things doesn't make sense to you right now because you have become a consequence of all the life you have lived. You have become a consequence. Your personality, your mind, your body, your soul has become a consequence of all the things that has happened to you, of all the trauma that you went through. It had all those life events had a lot of impact on you, and you're like trying to get to yourself, like your original self, like rewrite all those coping mechanisms in your brain, rewrite all that thinking patterns in your brain, and just do the things that you're supposed to do, because when you go through things you kind of forget to live. Like all your life is focused on surviving, and like there is no life basically. It's like you are just surviving, you're not thriving. You see my vision board? That's my vision board anyways. Like there's a line written there, I thrive not survive. I have seen this in a post because of someone. Like it was written in a, like it's written in the post of a cell from my college, and someone I know is from that cell. And the moment I saw that quote, I got very inspired, and it kind of opened my eyes that I am just surviving and not thriving, which I'm supposed to be doing, because I am such a competitive and high achieving person. And the main reason for my overthinking and for me being so depressed is because of that only, because I'm someone who is always, who thrives on achieving things, who gets confidence from achieving things in life, accomplishing things in life. But now that I haven't achieved significantly achieved in the past 5 6 years or something, I don't feel confident or I don't feel like myself anymore. So now I'm trying to form an identity to for myself, and do all that damage control and try to learn what I am, try to unlearn what I'm not, and try to just live, not survive, try to thrive, try to not give up, because I haven't given up. During the worst years of my life, I went through all those suffering without giving up. And now that it has gone, why should I give up now? Because of the consequences or because of all that. But from even now, from time to time, I have thoughts of giving up. I have thoughts of those thoughts. But we don't give up in this house. Or maybe we might, but until then it's like we try to thrive, we try to do our best. And yeah, like, and in along that process, along because of that trauma or because of those consequences, you kind of miss out on a lot of things in life, miss out on a lot of things that people actually do about your age, or people live the life people about your age, like for example making friends, being in a group, or like at least not be this lonely in life, like solitude can only take you so far. After some point you will feel lonely. At times you will feel lonely, even, I mean, obviously you will feel lonely when you have friends, or even though you have friends, or even though you have people you care about or who care about you. But this is like too much, like the day or days pass by when you're not talking to anyone at all, or you don't say hi or hello, or you don't have a conversation with anyone at all. The other day I saw this post where one of my alums, like alums from my college, like my senior, he has written a post like spend at least 4 hours in a day with your homies, like with your boys, with your friends. I was like, 4 hours? First thing, I would not have the social battery to spend 4 hours with someone. Second thing, where is that someone? Whom do I spend that 4 hours with? Okay, that was that. What was I talking about? Okay, so yeah, you kind of miss out on a lot of things, and you miss out on the life you could have lived. But maybe it was meant for me this way, or maybe it is written to be like this for me. So I'm like this, and maybe there's a point behind this. Maybe there's a point behind all this solitude. But at times it really gets lonely. It really gets lonely. Like you don't have anyone to talk to, or it's like and in the evening today, I was thinking I have never had a friend group, like a group of friends. Like I was on the road cycling back to my hostel, and I saw this group of people, like boys. They were walking by. They were taking. It looked like they were taking a walk. And what occurred to me was that one thing, I have never really had a group of friends. I really wanted that. Like I really wanted to have that experience where I have a group of friends. And I thought, ki, wow, they are a group of 4 to 5 people, and it's like every person in that group get a care, affection, and love from all those 4 people. And how good it must be. I mean, obviously there are complications, like, but what else doesn't exist with complications in life or in this universe? Tell me. And obviously it's not permanent, but at least they have that experience, no? And after they leave these people, or if they happen to break up with these people, they will eventually find some other group. They will be part of some other group. It's in their nature to be part of a group or to make friends easily, but it's not in my nature to become friends with someone easily. And I really find it hard to form connections with people. It's like I exist in paradoxes, I either be on the left extreme of the scale or on the right extreme of the scale. There is no in between. And it's really not good all the times. Either I am minus infinity or plus infinity. And it's like I experience things in such an intense level. Everything, every single thing. And I am jealous of those people. Like I'm jealous of the people who are friends, and even though it's like maybe बोल सकते हो कि वो superficially है वो सारे relations, ठीक है, at least it has some, even if it's superficial, it is serving some purpose, it is serving, like, even though it's superficial, when they're sitting in a group and they're like they can just vent out their feelings, vent out their emotions. If something is bothering them, they can just vent it out to those people, even though they don't care. Those the people who are listening don't care, but that probably doesn't matter, because all the point is just venting. The point is just getting things out of your heart. They have someone who listens to them, and like they get to experience different kind of things with that group, or in that group, in that setting, or even with just one person. Because I had a friend in for the first time in my life. I had a friend like who stayed with me for some 3 to 4 years. Obviously we eventually broke up because obviously when you go through this much of stuff in life, you can't really form healthy connection with people. It kind of became toxic. And I think I became codependent, like independent, or like kind of codependent, I don't know. Because she was the only person who she was the only friend I had, but I was just one of the friends. And I kind of didn't like it, one thing, and it's like things were always have to always go according to her say. And nahi. But when I want something, she doesn't really, if she doesn't want to do it, she doesn't do it. And but when she want to do something, it's like she will convince me to the point I'll agree. But I'll agree eventually because she's my friend, and even though I don't want to do it, I'll do it. Aishata, and in the school I had a close friend for some 2 years or something, but apparently she was my competition in the class, so that friendship wasn't healthy because we were always fighting for the first rank. I thought we are competing in a healthy way, but apparently from her side we weren't. She always saw me as a competition instead of learning together, and in the end she betrayed me in a very big way, which I don't really want to talk about because this is the thing with me, bro. I am scared to be vulnerable, but I am too vulnerable at times. Like if I'm in the mood, I'll tell anything to anyone, and that too, I'll open my heart. I'll cut my heart open and lay it in front of them. I say, but sometimes I'm like too shunned, like too silent, too reserved, too conserved to myself, like a stone. But both of them are not good because you're supposed to maintain things on a healthy scale. But who is writing all these things, bro? Who is making all these rules? कि ऐसा होना है वैसा होना है. But apparently that is the way things work. It's not the way. It's not that they are the rules. It's that things work best when things are like that. That is why they are instructions, rules, manual. I truly wish someone could put a manual in front of me how to do life. Anyways, I was doing this work. I was feeling confident after. I thought I achieved something, but apparently turns out I didn't actually get the MVP, minimal viable product, because the assistant is too slow. It's like it's taking too much time to process. I really want to sleep by 11 o'clock, but my mind it's not ready to sleep by 11 o'clock. But if I sleep by 11 o'clock and wake up by 7 o'clock, life would be so damn good, bro. It's like बहुत अच्छा होगा मेरा. I would look good, I'll feel good, I'll everything will work out, my health will be good, all sort of things. But now I'm like कि शाम तक I have worked, but and then I sent it to my boss, and then she was like ये अच्छा नहीं है. I was like, I'll change the LLMs and I'll send it to you again. But and then after that, I was having dinner when she texted me when we were texting, and then उसके बाद I went out to get some tea slash fresh air. Not really fresh air because I was inhaling the pollution. Not pollution, but whatever. If you get it, you get it. Because I thought I would not do it. I'll stop it, but at times you need it, and I've almost completely stopped it. I go days without it, but sometimes, and I really want to completely put an end to that. That is another story. And then I came back, and see, I don't want to stop living life just because I'm alone, I'm lonely. And in the afternoon today, when I was sitting in the class, I was thinking, what can I do to make myself feel better? And from the past few days, I've been wanting to go to a beach, and I was like looking at the nearest beaches. I wanna like there's this beach I really wanna go. It's called Udaipur Beach, and but the thing is, I have to go, I have to go alone. But if it's a direct route, I would have went alone. मतलब मैं सुबह जाके शाम तक वापस आ जाती, पर it's not a direct route, and it's not a safe place for me, for a girl to travel. Okay, and yeah, like I love beaches, like बहुत अच्छा लगता है मुझे, बहुत हीलिंग लगते हैं beaches. I find them very pleasant, मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगता है. And that's the thing, no, I just don't want to stop doing. I just not put put the things on hold, put the things I want to do on hold, just because कि मेरे पास कोई नहीं है वो करने के लिए. ठीक है. And apparently you do have to stop yourself from doing those things if you don't have someone to do it with at times. And it's embarrassing. I kind of feel it's pathetic, to not be able to do that. Because when you found that people are not safe, tell me, how can you form a healthy relation or healthy connection with people? Like, you always found people like a threat all throughout your childhood. People, they would only hurt you, they would only scar you, and they're not really the people to trust. How can you find, or how can you be okay with forming a relation with people or a connection with people, making friends easily? It's not possible to me, at least. Okay. And yeah, but I hope one day I would find a nice friend. Like, I do have my friend. Like, I have my best friend who knows me, who knows a lot of things about me. But 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 it's like, it's a long distance. Matlab, he was from my college. Now he's at somewhere, and 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 it's actually very good when we are together. Like, he knows a lot of things about me, and he kind of feels like family. But I wish I could receive that love on a daily basis. Like, life, I mean, I didn't realize it when he was here in college. Like, I knew the value and the worth, but, like, obviously, he's in front of me. Obviously, I'll take it for granted, or I'll not think too much about the day when we'll be long distance or when we'll be apart. And obviously, it is inevitable that we would not be together unless we have a job in the same location. ठीक है. But I kind of do wish कि हम लोगों का जॉब लोकेशन एक ही जगह हो जाए in the future, in the 1 2 years of future. Then it would be nice, because he has a girlfriend, okay, and whenever I'm with, like, I met two of them recently, and it's like I'm like their daughter. They take care of me so well. इतना affection मिलता है, इतना प्यार मिलता है मुझे. हाँ, दोपहर में मेरे को वही लग रहा था कि maybe I should just go to his girlfriend. Like, his girlfriend lives in Banaras, so maybe I should just go to his girlfriend and like stay there for some days. She's a वो भी बहुत प्यारी लड़की है. तो I was like क्या करे, क्या करे, I can't. And then I was also having this thoughts कि am I running away from my life? But then I'm not. I'm just resetting, or like, getting, like, recharging. But I have recharged recently only. एक दो हफ्ते भी नहीं हुए हैं. Still, I want it. I need it, because in the span of 1 week, a lot of things has happened, and मैं किसको process करूँ भाई? It's too much for someone, for one person to process all those things, all those trauma and all that things in life. ठीक है. I got blocked out of the blue. It's very unexpected. See, like we weren't talking to each other, but at least I can go to the profile and stalk. But whenever I miss them or miss the times, but now I can't do that either. It's like मैं तुमको कट ऑफ कर रहा हूँ मेरी लाइफ से. ठीक है भाई, कट ऑफ कर लो. मतलब हो गया, लाइक इट्स लाइक. बट मेरा क्यों थोड़ा, लेकिन पहले वैसे ही चल रहा था ना. I feel like I'm the problem lot of times. But my therapist told me I'm not the problem. They are just too immature. You know, I was telling ki a lot of things has happened over the 1 week, and this I haven't talked to her about this thing yet, and I talked to her about that thing, and then I was crying, 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 and then I was telling the story and all what happened. And then she also cried. My therapist cried, bro. मैं उसको ट्रॉमेटाइज ना करूँ, मेरे थेरेपिस्ट को. ठीक है. My lot of thing is I don't know how to process. As I said, I can't be vulnerable sometimes. Like, and I don't know how to process them. What do I do, bro? Like to write them or to talk about them, I have to feel all those things again, and I don't really want to feel all those things again. So that is why I can't be vulnerable. But she said we'll work things out together. So next time, things just keep happening. Things just keep happening over the last 2 weeks. इतना चीजें हुआ है अभी भी. It's like, I feel like even though I've talked to my therapist about that thing, I don't really feel like I'm completely over it because recently some other thing happened. I got to know about some other thing, and I really can't forget and move on. Forget, forgive, and move on. I wish I can do that, but I am my personality. Like I'm someone who holds grudges a lot, but like I used to like. And then I stopped caring, and then now I don't hold any grudges. But deep down, I do remember. I am still hurting. I remember everything. So I can't really forget, forgive, and move on. And it's like I wish I can. Like, how can you forget, forgive, and move on? Like, I have to live with them for the rest of my life, right? I can't leave my family. I'm having thoughts like I wish I could, because these days I'm having इतना सारे thoughts ki uh, how traumatizing it is to be with any of those people. And it's like they have done good things for me, but it's also like they have traumatized me a lot. And where do I draw the line? Where do I be grateful, and where do I just tell them to fuck off? Anyways, अभी मेरे को वो करना है. I'm not. I really don't want to sleep. I mean, I want to sleep, but I should not be sleeping, or else I can just wake up and do it in the morning after I wake up. But now I don't know. I'm so fixated that मेरे को आज सोने से पहले ही खत्म करके सोना है. And my laptop is nothing. My laptop is working very good. It's a nice laptop. It has held out through a lot of repairs and damages. It's working great. My nice laptop. And I should. मैं आज walk पे नहीं गई. I haven't gone on a walk. I wanted to, but I didn't because of circumstances. आज मेरा छोटा कजिन का बर्थडे था 24th October. So uh, mm, he's such a nice kid, bro. But he didn't talk anything to me on the call today. Usually he's like कि बहुत कुछ बोलता है, but आज वो कुछ बात नहीं किया, पता नहीं क्यों. Not supposed to take things too personally in life. Don't take anything personal in life. Bye. Don't. Just don't. Anyways, I wanna go to a beach. Beach is calling me. I wish my bitch could call me. The thing is, I can feel like like I can kind of feel when people are thinking about me. Just anybody. Like if I'm randomly thinking about someone, it means that they are also thinking about me. And the moment I find myself thinking about them, I get a call or I get a message from them. And with this person, I think a lot. Like a lot. It's like even when I'm not thinking, I'm thinking about them only. In the back of my head, they're like that. That person is always present, and I'm wondering how much, how much thinking about me is going on in their brain, in that person's mind in a day. दिन में मेरे बारे में कितने सोचते हो? हाँ, मैं इतना याद आते हो मुझे इतने मतलब परेशान करते हो मेरे को दिमाग में. Anyways, wanna sleep by 11 o'clock. By 11 o'clock, and I fuck. आज मेरा प्लेसमेंट का वो पोर्टल नहीं खुला आज. मतलब कि आई डिडंट ओपन इट टुडे. आई हैव टू चेक कि कुछ कंपनीज आए कि नहीं. सपोज टू चेक इट एवरी फ्यू आवर्स, बट आई डिडंट. अभी भाई 1 बज गया. 1:10 हो गया टाइम. इट्स लाइक 1:10. हाँ. एंड दिस डीप सीक, it's loading a lot, a lot, a lot. I wish I can get an accent to speak in English. How do you form an accent to speak in English? By not using filler words, by speaking fluently, by thinking before you speak, not not start talking and then you think. Anyways, Abhi, I'll go check that website and then I'll do something. I've been saying this since last 3 4 days. Like कि मैं कुछ करूँगी, but कुछ आउटपुट नहीं निकल रहे बहनचोद. ठीक है, I'll go. I'm too stressed. Stress, stress. And I've been watching this. Like, see, okay, the thing is, I watch dramas. I mean, I watch the series. I watch K dramas, okay? But the thing is, when I like a drama, I watch it frequently. Like, I watch it 2 3 times every now and then. Especially when I find a drama comforting or good, and when I'm going through something in life, I rewatch it, whatever drama I feel like watching. But when I rewatch it, I watch it without skipping anything, without forwarding it, because I like the details and all. But this time I'm skipping a lot. Apparently, I think I got bored, or I'm like while watching the drama, I'm like, "Ki, this is not giving me that dopamine hit. This is not giving me that accomplishment wala feeling in my brain." Because in the back of my mind I'm thinking about this project. I'm feeling bad about this project because in the evening I was kind of feeling confident that कि कुछ तो output निकला है, but कुछ नहीं निकला था. My boss wasn't satisfied, so I have to make it again, do it again. So, and I need to wash my hair. I'll wash it on Sunday. Like, I have these, I don't know, I somehow follow these superstitions, bro. Like, sleeping on the east or south side, because it's kind of scientific. Okay, sleeping on the south is related to the gravitational field of magnetic field of this earth. So yeah, it's related because कि electrons ऐसे ऐसे पास होते हैं and कुछ तो है लॉजिक, मैं भूल गई थी, ठीक है. एंड with, हाँ, with hair washes you're supposed to wash your hair on, you're not supposed to wash your hair on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. You can wash it on the rest of the days. So tomorrow is Saturday. Since tomorrow is Saturday, I can't wash it on Saturday. But tomorrow, if I go for a run, I'll wash it. I really want to go for a run, bro. I don't know. It's like because I am someone who hates running. But these days I feel like going for a run. I don't know where it is coming from. And yeah, I do want to go for a run. I'll go for a run. Hmm. And stretching नहीं कर रहा हूँ भाई. I told you ना, जब मेरा bed वैसा था parallel to that AC, that day, that time I was religiously stretching every single day. Like, and it felt so good. I used to spend like 1 hour just stretching, and I didn't even realize that एक घंटा निकल रहा है इसमें, and I felt so good after the stretching. But now I'm not stretching. It's been days, like it's been a 3 to 4 days or something. So I'll get back to the stretching. I didn't stretch today also. I said I'll stretch and I'll do the walking, but I didn't do any of that. I'm sorry. I'll do it. I'm ऐसे करूंगी तो मेरे को सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस कहाँ से आएगी. सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस, सेल्फ लव, सेल्फ रेस्पेक्ट कहाँ से आएगी भाई. कॉन्फिडेंस कहाँ से आएगी. ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. देयर इज ऑलवेज अ टुमारो. Until then I'll be understanding of myself. I hope I sleep well tonight. Anyways, I'll at least do something and then I'll go to sleep. वही ना, the thing is, when I open my phone there is no notifications. Why? क्योंकि the thing is I cut off most of the people from my life because yeah, obviously I don't. चूतिए लोग है भाई, चूतिए लोग है, लिटरली. And and you know what? I am also toxic because if someone shows interest in me, I don't like it. मतलब कि one thing is I don't know why, but I have this in my mind that I should be the one always chasing. But if someone shows any interest in me, I find reasons. Because obviously, no, कि, if I'm gonna settle with someone, they should be up to my standards. Like, कि, and if they don't meet any of my standards, or if I find any of the things off-putting, then rejected. But if I am liking someone for God knows what reason, even though they have a lot of off-putting things, I'll chase them, which is not healthy. And now I've stopped doing it. Like, I think so. I mean, if I get over this person I was talking about, and like the dating arc ends here, and with this mindset that I have right now, I am like so disgusted at this uh, male population. Like, very fucking disgusted. Anyways, bye bye. Have a good day.